So, Mr. Sarthak, we'll be doing multiplication of fractions today. Multiplication of fractions. Now, in multiplication of fractions, you will usually find these kind of questions. So, you may have a question like this. You may have a question like this. And you may have a question like this. So, 5 by 7 of 63. This of basically means multiplication. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So, multiplication is easy. All you need to remember is that when you write 5 by 7 into 2 by 3, the first thing that you need to understand is that find common factors between numerator and denominator. So what I'm trying to tell you is that, for example, if 5 by 7 into 14 by 15. Now, if this question looked something like this question, so I need to find common factors between numerator and denominator. So, for example, between numerator and denominator, I see 5, I see 15. So, what is the common factor?
5 and 15.
I can cancel this by 5 is the common factor, 5, 1 the 5, and 5, 3 the 15. So, Sarthak, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
And when I look at 7 and 14, the common factor that I find is
7.
7. So, 7, 1 the 7, 7, 2 the 14. So, 1 into 2 is 2. And 1 into 3 is 3. So, Sarthak, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Another thing that you need to understand is, and which confuses a lot of students, is that 5 upon 7 into 14 upon 15 can also be written as 5 into 14 upon 7 into 15. Is there any confusion?
No, sir.
So, this is the first confusion that usually student will have. The second confusion that students have is that students generally, you will see your classmates also doing this. They will start multiplicating 5 and 14. So 5 and 14 is 5 for the 20, 70, and 15 into 7 is 105. Sarthak, have you understood what I have done?
Yes, sir.
So they will multiply the numerator and the denominator first. And after this only they will start to cancel. Have you understood what I am doing?
Yes, sir.
So 5 1 the 4 the 5 2 the 1 the 2 the 7 3 the, and they will say that the answer is 7 by 3. Now, Mr. Sarthak, what do you suggest? Is this method better or is this method better? What method do you like?
So, but the answers from both methods are different.
Sorry, yeah. It should be 7 to the 14. It should be 2 by 3. Mr. Sarthak, now is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the answers are same by both the methods. So which method will you prefer? Which method? Will you prefer the left method or the right method?
So the right one.
Why will you prefer the right method?
So I think it's easier.
Okay. You find this easier. See, this will become a difficult method. This will become a difficult method for a simple reason that usually when you are trying to multiply these two numerators together, you may make a mistake here, or when you are trying to multiply these two, you may make a mistake here. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
The chances of mistake are more in this method. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
See, when you do this method, either you will make a mistake of multiplying these two, or when, see, 5 and 14 were small numbers. You made 70, which is a bigger number. 7 and 15 were small numbers, but you made 105, which again is a bigger number. Now, is it easier to cancel smaller numbers or bigger numbers, Mr. Sarthak?
Smaller numbers.
See, here, when you were cancelling or when you were trying to find the common factors, you had very small numbers, 5, 7, 14, and 15. But this 70 by 105, this is a bigger number. Finding common factor would be difficult here, would be easier here. Mr. Sarthak, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you another example. So let us assume, see, I don't want you to,
So, but in the right method, we could just reduce it to the lowest form and then multiply.
I'm sorry. Okay, here, yeah, absolutely. Yes. What you can do is here only at this step. So 5, 3 the 15, 7, 2 the 14. So again, the answer is 2 by 3. So, Mr. Sarthak, you are absolutely correct. All I'm saying is, all I'm trying to tell is, do not multiply these numbers. Do not multiply these numbers. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
See, if you want to write the numerators together like this and the denominators like this, you can do that. I'll give you another example. So let us assume we have numbers like 2 by 3 into 18 by, let us assume 54. Yeah. Now 2 into 18 upon 3 into 54. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, few of your friends, what they will do is they will multiply these two numbers. Few of your friends will try to multiply these two numbers. So they'll do is 2 into 18 is 36 and 54 into 3. They will do multiplication like this: 4 3 the 12, 5 3 the 15, 162. So these two smaller numbers, 2, 18, 3, 54, they have made these as two big numbers. Is it the correct way of doing the sum, Mr. Sarthak? Mr. Sarthak, do you think it is the correct way of doing the sum?
No, sir.
No, sir. Because what they could have done was that at this step only, at this step only, they could have found the common factors. So what are the common factors that you see? I see I can cancel 2 and 54, 27. I can cancel 3 and 18. Is there any other common factor?
No, sir.
No, sir. Between 6 and 27, do you see a common factor?
No, sir. Oh, 3 is.
3 is a common factor. 3 is a common factor. So the answer that I will get is, see, again, is it now using this method also, I will get the same answer. But the problem is finding common factors of 36 and 162 Is it difficult job? So Sarthak, is there a confusion?
No, sir.
So for example, let us try to cancel this. What is the common factor that you see?
2.
2. 2, 1, the 8, the 2, 8, the 1, the. Is there any common factor?
9.
9, 2, the 9, 9. See, again the answer is 2 by 9. But all I'm trying to tell you is, and this is a common mistake, that do not multiply these two numbers. Do not multiply these two numbers because you will be making a bigger number, and finding common factor of bigger number would be a difficult job. Mr. Sarthak, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So either, so let us take another example. So 5 upon 7 into 49 upon 50. So what I'll suggest is that you do not even have to write like this, 5 into 49 upon 7 into 50. But if you want to write, you can write. What I'll suggest is that just remember that the numerators have to be the numerators and denominators. You have to find the common factors. Another mistake that few of the students may make is never divide the numerators with each other. You can only find common factors between the numerator and the denominator. Mr. Sarthak, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So, what are the common factors that you see here?
5.
So, 5, 1, the 5, 10, the. What are the other common factors that you see?
7.
7, 1, the 7, 7, the. So the answer would be 7 upon 10. Mr. Sarthak, have you understood?
Yes, sir. So I have done the 7.66.
I'm sorry?
So I have done the 7.6 exercise.
Yeah, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
So, so this is the one second. Sarthak, 1 second. Mr. Sarthak, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the second kind of questions that you will find are questions like these. 7 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. So how should we do this question? How should we do this question? What do you?
We have to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction.
Perfect. Perfect. So what you need to do is you need to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Yeah. So what you need to do is, what should I write here? So 7 2 by 3 will become, Mr. Sarthak,
23 by 3.
7 3 the 21 plus 2, 23 by 3. Yeah. So I'll multiply 23 by 3 into 2 by 3. Mr. Sarthak, is there a problem?
No, sir.
Do you see any common factors?
No, sir.
So because I don't have any common factors, I'll have to simply multiply these two, and that would be the final answer. So this will be equal to 46 by 9. Mr. Sarthak, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, the third type of question that you will find in multiplication of fractions would be questions like these. 5 by 7 of 63. So what does of mean?
Multiplication.
Yes. Of simply means multiplication. That is it. So you should write this as 5 by 7 into 63.
So can we write it as 63 by 1?
Yes, sir, absolutely. You are absolutely right. Any number, for example, 27, for example, 105, for example, 1027, I can write any number as 27 by 1 or 105 by 1 or 1027 by 1. Sarthak, is there a problem?
No, sir.
I can also write 1 as 27 upon 27 is equal to 105 upon 105 is equal to 1027 upon 1027. Sarthak, is there a confusion?
No, sir.
You should be very clear about it. That any number can be written as that number upon 1, and 1 can be written as any number upon the same number. I can write 1 as 105378 upon 105378. Is there a problem?
Sir.
So what are the common factors that I find? Do you see any common factors?
So 9 and 63 and 7.
7 1 the, 7 9 the. So the answer would be
45.
perfect. We practice with few more questions. Let us say we have 9 upon 16 into 14 upon 15. So how will you solve this? Can you solve this?
So we will.
Okay. So how I will do it is 9 into 14 upon 16 into 15. What is the common factor that you see? Mr. Sarthak, what is the common factor?
So 3.
3. 3 the 9 and 3 5 the 50. Is there any other common factor?
No, sir.
Sorry?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, sorry. I was only thinking 3 by 5.
No.
2.
Yeah, 2. 2 7 the 2 8 the. Now is there any other common factor?
No, sir.
So the answer would be 21 by 40. Perfect, Mr. Sarthak. Very good. Very nice. We'll do another question. So let us assume we have 12 upon 35 into 14 by 27. Try to do this. Okay. So I write this as 12 into 14 upon 35 into 27. What is the common factor, Mr. Sarthak?
7.
7. So 7 to the 14, 7 5 the 15, 7 5 the 35. Any other common factor?
3. 3.
3. 3 4 the 12, 3 9 the 27. Any other common factor?
No, sir.
So the answer is 8 by 45. Perfect. Very good, Mr. Sarthak. Okay, let's do another question. 30 by 51. 30 by 51 into 17 by 25. Try to do this.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the common factor that you see between the numerator and the denominator?
Sir. 17.
17. So 17 1 the, 17 3 the. Now what are the other common factors that you see?
5.
5. 5 5 the, 5 6 the. Hold on. Any other common factor? Mr. Sarthak, is there any other common factor?
No, sir.
No. 3. 3 1 the, 3 2 the. Have you?
So, we have to do only cross, right?
I'm sorry.
So, we have to do only cross, right?
For example, in this question, okay, let me explain again. So 30 into 70 upon 51 into 25. So in the first step, what I did was I cancelled. I took 17 as a common factor, so 17 1 the 17 3. And in the second step, what I did was I took common factor of 30 and 25, and I cancelled 5 6 the 30 and 5 5 the 25. Now try to understand that now these two numbers are in the numerator and these two numbers are in the denominator. Have you understood?
Yes.
I need to check again. Check again. I need to check again that is there any common factor? Have you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
So now I find that the common factor between 6 and 3 is there, and that common factor is 3. Is there any problem?
No, sir.
And again, I need to check the new numbers that I have are 2, 1, 1, 5. Are there any common factors now?
No, sir.
So the final answer would be 2 upon 5. This would be the final answer. So Sarthak, is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll do another kind of question. And 1 3/4 into 2 1/7 into 4 4/5. Would you be able to do this?
Yes, sir.
Try to do it. So the first thing that I need to do is convert this into improper fraction. So this will be 4 into 1 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 upon 4 into 7 to the 14 plus 1. 15 upon 7 into 5 4 the 20. 20 plus 4. 24/5. Mr. Sarthak, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now I can write this as 7 into 15 into 24 whole upon 4 into 7 into 5. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Common factors between numerator and denominator.
So there were 3 numbers, so I did it the other way.
Oh, the same method has to be followed.
So then what about the middle number?
What about the middle number? See, now these are my numerators. Basically, these numbers consist my numerator, and these 3 numbers consist my denominator. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
So this is my denominator, this is my numerator. So the same method has to be followed. I need to find the common factors. The common factors that I find, the first common factor that I see is I can cancel 7 and 7. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Second common factor that I see is 5. So 5 1 the and 5 3 the. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
The third common factor that I see is 4 4 1 the and 4 6 the. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So my answer, if there is a confusion, you can write again as 1 into 3 into 6 upon 1 into 1 into 1, or you can directly write as 3 into 6 is 18. Mr. Sarthak, is there a confusion?
Yes, sir.
We'll do another question. So the next question is, you can note it down, 3 1/6 into 2 3/4 into 2 4/11. Try to do this. Would you be able to do it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So I can write this as 3 into 6, 18 plus 1, 19 upon 6, multiplied by 4 to the 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 upon 4. 11 to the 22 plus 4. 26 upon 11. Mr. Sarthak, is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. After this, I can write this as 19 into 26 whole upon 6 into 4 into 11. Mr. Sarthak, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the common factors that you see?
11 and 11.
So I can cancel 11 and 11. And then I see common factor between 4 and 26, or maybe 6 or 26. So 2 to the 13. Is there any common factor left now?
Sir.
So finally, there is no common factor left. I'll have to write this as 19 into 13 whole upon 6 into 2. So Sarthak, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So the final answer that I get is, what did you find the answer?
247 by 12.
247 by 12. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood?
Yes, sir. So, but that's the answer as well.
Yeah, that is the final answer. That is the final answer. You can leave it here. Correct. Okay. So there is another. Is there any confusion about multiplication?
No, sir.
A very small topic that I want to cover. Do you know something about reciprocals?
Yes, sir.
Reciprocals.
So, for division means.
Yeah. Have you done division of fractions in your school?
No, sir. I've done it in 5th.
Acha, you have done it in fifth. Great. So reciprocals is, so for example, if 7 by 2 is a number, what would be the reciprocal of 7 by 2?
2 by 7.
2 by 7. Very nice. If I have 15 by 13, what would be the reciprocal?
13 by 15.
Perfect. If I have 123 by 264, 2647, what would be the reciprocal?
1647 by 123.
Perfect. Very nice. Shabash. Okay. Now, if I want to find a reciprocal of 8 1 by 9, what should I do?
First, we have to convert it to improper and then we have to find.
Perfect. Perfect. Very nice. I'll have to convert this. So 8 into 9 plus 1, 8 9 is 72 plus 1, 73 upon 9. And what would be the reciprocal of 73 by 9?
9 upon 73.
Shabash. Is there any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, uh, division we will do next time. We will do some questions. I want to do some questions of this of. Have you understood? So
Yes.
this we will do in the next class. So if I have to find 3 by 4 of 3 by 4 of 3 2 by 3, can you do this?
Yes, sir.
This of basically means multiply. All you need to do is 3 by 4 into 3 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Can you do this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Great. Okay. So 3 by 4 will remain 3 by 4. 3 2 by 3 will become 3 into 3. 3 3 is 9 plus 2. 11 by 3. Is it okay, Mr. Sarthak? Okay. I can write this as 3 into 11 upon 4 into 3. What are the common factors, Mr. Sarthak?
So 3 and 3 will be cut
3
in
and 3 will cancel. Final answer would be
11 by 4.
11 by 4. Perfect. Great. Very nice. Okay. We'll do another question of the same type. Division we will do the next time. So for example, I have to find 1 3 by 5 of 6 1 by 4. Can you do this? Mr. Sarthak, would you be able to do it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do it. Okay, Mr. Sarthak. So 1 1 3 by 5, I can write this as 8 by 5 of will become multiplied. 6 1 by 4 would be 24 plus 125 by 4. I can write this as 8 into 25 whole upon 5 into 4. What are the common factors, Mr. Sarthak?
4.
4. So 4 1 the 4 2 the. Any other common factor?
5.
Very nice. 5 1 the 5 5 the. 10 is the final answer, Mr. Sarthak. Very nice. Good job. We'll do another question. One question more will do. Okay. One second, Mr. Sarthak. Let me find a question. Let us assume 1 by 6 of 1 5 by 9. Try to do this. Okay. So 1 by 6 I can write as 6 plus 1, 7 upon 6. 1 by 5 by 9 I can write as 9 into 1 plus 5, 14 by 9. What are the common factors, Mr. Sarthak? Mr. Sarthak, are there any common factors?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So I didn't find them.
Correct? You can cancel this and this, na? 2 3 the and 2 7 the.
Oh,
So the final answer would be 49 by 9. Is there a problem?
no, sir.
Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So, Sarthak, next time we'll do practice of division. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So for division, all we require is understanding of multiplication plus understanding of reciprocal. That are the two things that we require, and we'll be able to do division. Is it okay?